Hey everybody, it's Ramona. Welcome back. I seem to have been caught up in the Halloween candle melee. I've never been one for Halloween. I don't decorate for Halloween. I don't put out cute little warmers and knickknacks and paddywhacks. I don't melt candles. But this year, for some reason, candle is big. I mean, a Halloween, big, 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 big. And all my candle friends are buying Halloween candles, and I just kind of got suckered into the role. So last week, Goose Creek offered some Halloween candles. So I went to check them out, and then I also had a $1.99 wax melt sale. So I had no intention of buying any wax melts. Really just wanted to check out the candles, but I couldn't resist the $1.99 sale. So I did get a couple wax melts as well. So I have my iPad over here, so I'm going to go through scent descriptions as we go along. So we'll start with the wax melts and get that out of the way. Most of them are new to me. There's a couple of repeats. The first one is a repeat. It's apple bourbon. And this I was turned on to by Doug from Hauling Wax. Last year he hauled the candle and he raved about the candle, how great it was. So I did buy the candle, and I think I bought 2 clams and I really enjoyed it. Goose Creek says, escape to the hills of Kentucky for intoxicating barrel-aged apple bourbon. That's exactly what it is. It's definitely apple. You absolutely get a juicy, maybe Macintosh apple. It's not a tart apple like Granny Smith. But you get that warmth, that depth from the bourbon, and it was really good. I really, really enjoyed that, so I did purchase another one of those. The next one is new to me, Auburn Lake. Pretty pictures. That's one thing Goose Creek does, is really nice labels and pictures. Auburn Lake is right here. Excuse me, just had lunch. An autumn breeze flows swiftly over cool Auburn waters. Not autumn waters, Auburn waters. What are Auburn waters? This is good. It's definitely like sandalwood, or let me see, actually, does it say what the notes are? Yeah, like, let's see. Blackcurrant, bergamot, mandarin, Tahitian vanilla, light balsam, black orchid, patchouli, and tobacco leaves. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting kind of like that warmth, the patchouli, the bergamot. Yeah, and again, as I said in another video, bergamot, when it hits my nose, makes whatever I'm smelling cologne-y. So I don't know if that's bergamot's intent or if it's just my nose. Is that what do you guys smell from bergamot? Because I'm not sure how to interpret bergamot. That's what I get. Whenever I see bergamot, it just rings cologne to me in some way, shape, or form. Okay, autumn is another new one to me. And let's see what Goose Creek has to say about this, shall we? And the large jars are still on sale, actually. And okay, autumn in a jar. Experience the wonderful excitement this season has to offer. It's the nostalgic aroma of a crisp fall breeze. The notes are tea leaves, harvest spice, orange blossom, crunchy leaves, birch leaves, and light cinnamon. That sounds really good. And it is really good. For a minute there, I almost smelled apple. I do smell apple, but there's no apple in the description. Also, I want to add as well, last year, I think, Goose Creek used to have very, very soft wax, not as soft as the old colonial candle melts. Those were a mess. But last year, they changed the formula of their wax, and they're much better now. Like, yeah, it never used to do that before. So that makes me happy because it was quite a mess before that. So yeah, it's definitely fall. It's apple. I get the tea leaves. A little bit of spice, not too much. So also, that is a good one as well. Black Amber Plum is, believe it or not, a repurchase. Surprise, surprise, with amber in the name. Pretty pictures there of some plums. And this I loved. And here we go, black amber plum. And I don't like amber. Everybody knows that I do not like amber. All right, let's see what it says. Okay. A forbidden blend of Earth's most treasured elements creates a dark and sexy allure. That's exactly what it is. It's dark, it's sexy, it's sultry. Sweet plums, sparkling mandarin, jasmine, black amber, vetiver, and patchouli. So those bottom three notes, the amber, vetiver, and patchouli, are very dark, very sultry, very warm. But, yes, the plum is strong enough that it really offsets all those dark, mysterious notes. This is really, really good. I should have bought a candle in this. I should have bought a candle, because I really like this a lot. You know what? They're still on sale. Oh, should I? I don't know. Blueberry cake donut, also a repurchase. And I tell the story all the time. I know you're sick of my stories. But my grandmother used to make homemade donuts. And whenever I'd walk in the house on summer vacation or whenever we were there, I would hit the cupboard where I knew the cake donuts were. And they weren't iced. There was nothing in them except a touch of nutmeg. And they were cake donuts. They weren't risen donuts. They weren't, puffy donuts. They were old-fashioned cake donuts. A touch of nutmeg. And there was like grease on the outside. Oh my God. They were so, so good. I still think of my grandmother's donuts all the time. So good. Like even today, I'll pass up like a bread or yeast donut any day, but I will not pass up a cake donut. No, ma'am. Okay, you can't resist the decadent taste of warm bakery fresh blueberry cake donuts. Yes, yes, yes. Juicy blueberries, black raspberries, vanilla cake, crystallized sugar, buttercream milk. Definitely, you get the cake, the cake donuts. I hate smelling this because this makes me want to run out to Shipley's and get some donuts. Oh, this is good. This is good. Some blueberry scents in wax and candles can be artificial. They can be like toffee, taffy-like, mojo, whatever. But this is, I would say this is like 65% cake donut and 35% blueberry / black raspberry. It's really good. The blueberry does not overpower this. So if you're afraid of blueberry scents, this might be one for you to try. If you like bakery scents, if you like donut scents, but you're kind of on the fence about blueberry, I would suggest dipping your toe into this one. Don't dip your toe into it, just bite it. It is really good, really, really good. Caramel applewood. I might have had this one before. I can't remember. Let me see. Caramel applewood. And the picture looks so good with a caramel apple there. Yeah, that looks really good. Okay, and I love the color of this wax. It's like a deep maroon color. And let's see. Cooler weather is on the horizon, and a caramel-drenched apple is all you will need. And the notes on this are green apple, whipped butter, warm caramel, warm cinnamon, maple sugar, cedarwood, and vanilla. I mean, that all just smells really good. It sounds really good. This is good. It's definitely apple. Well, it's supposed to be apple. At this point, I'm not getting anything. I'm not even getting cinnamon, and cinnamon is usually a pretty prominent note. Right now, I'm just getting juicy apple. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully some of that sweetness from the caramel will come out when it hits the warmer. Cherry cobbler. Now, I have not had cherry cobbler from Goose Creek. I have had the mainstays. I think it's cherry pie. And I've had Bath & Body Works warm apple. What is Bath & Body Works cherry pie? I think it's cherry pie. Whatever it is. And it is so good. both of them are equally good. The Mainstays one for 99 cents, very good. And the candle is so good. I have one candle to burn and I melted the other for melts because I want it, a lot of it everywhere. So I'm hoping this will be the same, although if it's not, that's okay because I know that I can get it at Walmart or Bath & Body Works. Well, I can't right now, but someday hopefully it'll come back. Oh, I can smell it already. Okay. I have one melt left and then we're going to talk about the Halloween candles. So rich, so sweet, the perfect cherry cobbler. So authentic, you can smell each individual layer, even the buttery, flaky crust. Now that's a big statement to make because sometimes it's very hard for that pie crust or bakery note, you know, the crust note, the cobbler note to come forward. The scent notes are juicy cherries, cherry filling, buttery cake crumbs, light cinnamon sugar, brown sugar, and vanilla. And I really want to smell the pie crust in here. And I do. To be honest, I mean, I get the cherry, I get the sweetness, I get, you know, a bakery note. But if I had to put this up to the 99-cent Mainstays, so far on cold, I haven't melted it yet. On cold, if I had to put this up to the Mainstays for 99 cents, I would take the Mainstays. So far. I haven't melted it yet, but so far. You know, and also given the fact that Mainstays is 99 cents, mind you, it's these are 2.1 ounces. So Mainstays is 1 ounce. So even if I got 2 of these to equal this, it's still only $2 and regular price. And these are $4 regular price. So they're half the price of Goose Creek. And I can get the pie crust note a lot stronger on the Mainstays one. So if you like that Bath & Body Works candle, whatever it was, cherry pie, and if you come across the Mainstays cherry pie wax melts, I would definitely grab a bunch of them. And next time I see them, I will be grabbing a bunch of them for sure. Okay, and the last one I have is Cool Harvest Morning. This is new to me as well. Such a pretty picture. Isn't that like just what you think of for fall? That's what I think of, just the trees. And when I'm going home in October this year for Canadian Thanksgiving, and one of the reasons is to go, and I'll definitely, you know, take some drives around around the county and see some fall pictures, and hopefully I'll have some pretty pictures to share with you when I come back, or up there, whatever. Okay. A fresh burst of cool harvest, a fresh burst of cool harvest air greets you as you take a relaxing walk through the autumn woods. And it's a red wax, a deep red wax. The notes are fresh apple, cool autumn mist, apple peels, bright bergamot, and soft sandalwood. So I was just kind of putting things in my cart that sounded good to me and autumn-ish. And as it turned out, I've picked a lot of similar apple scents. This one is different from the rest because although I do get the apple, on this one I am getting the sandalwood. Yeah. It's giving it kind of like a warmth, kind of like a depth, not just a fresh, crisp apple, but kind of like a warm apple. Okay, so that is it for the melts. And then I have these 2 Halloween candles here. I don't know what happened, but you know, whatever. It happens. It happens. And I also I pre-ordered a Kringle candle. And not only is this my first Halloween candle from Kringle, it's my first Kringle candle, period. I've never had Kringle candles before. So I'm really looking forward to melting that one, or to burning that one. Okay, so these were, I just threw my receipt away. I think these were, I think they were $13 each. I can actually, I still have my online receipt, my electronic receipt. I could have looked that up. Okay, so this one is Ghost Stories. So it has a picture of a book and some pumpkins. So this, I'm kind of disappointed. I got it anyway, but when I looked at this and when I looked at the picture, I was kind of thinking it might be kind of musty, kind of like old bookish, kind of like an old library or something vintage along those lines. But surprisingly, it says spooky stories are being told as the delightful aroma of warm, fresh baked cookies fills the air. Iced vanilla cookies, whipped buttercream, warm vanilla bean, powdered sugar, and soft caramel. So it's not what I wanted it to be, but it does smell good. It smells like sugar cookies. So if you like sugar cookies, you would like it. But I was just hoping it would be kind of more sultry, more mysterious, more Halloween-y. And the other one I got is Black Cat. That's a very pretty label. And interestingly to me, it seems lots of brands are jumping on this let's label everything in gold. Bath & Body Works is doing it. I just hauled some Sonoma candles. They're doing it. Goose Creek is doing it. Gold is the way to go, apparently. And what did I say this was? Black Cat. Black Cherry, Black Amber, Black Cat. Okay. Oh, this one's out of stock now. Okay, so it must be popular. Hallows Eve is just around the corner. This Black Cat is up to something. Vanilla musk, marshmallow, campfire woods, haunted mist, and soft sandalwood. This is really good. This is a cross between Marshmallow Fireside and Root Candle Vanilla Tobacco or Tobacco Vanilla. It's actually probably a little bit closer to that one. So if you like that Root Candle and Vanilla Tobacco Vanilla, I think you will like this. I'm pretty sure you will like this because I love this. And I love that candle. And I forgot to mention there's a fair amount of oils on here as well. We'll kind of see how they burn. Now, I have burned Goose Creek candles in the past. I really like this one a lot. This is extremely similar to that Root Candle. More so than Marshmallow, whatever I said, Marshmallow Fireside. It's more like that Root Candle. This is really, really nice, and it's sold out, so I can't order another one. Probably a good thing. I don't need any more. But, as I was saying, I have had Goose Creek candles in the past. I've not had any problem with them. They burn. They don't tunnel for me. I never have to cotton ball them for puny wicks. And I was just looking at the diameter of this. Usually, a Illumilid from Yankee will fit on the Goose Creek candles, but this looks a little bit wider than a regular Goose Creek style / Yankee style candle. They're basically the same shape, but this is a special shape. So I'm not sure if the Illumilid is going to fit on here or not, but anyway, we'll just burn it and see what happens. So that is it for my fall Goose Creek haul. There will not be any more hauls. There will not be any more hauls, period. Because I need to just, I'm 55, I just turned 55, and I got to really think about, I say this like every year I go through this, I have this big, aha moment. But I had another aha moment, and that once my birthday comes, it's always around birthday time. And it's like, I really need to get this house paid for so that I can retire without a house payment. And it really, really concerns me. And the older I get, the more concerned I get. So I really need to just, put my big girl panties on and do what I need to do. So anyway, blah, 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 whatever. So that's my Goose Creek haul. I didn't mean to say all that. But anyway, so yeah, so check out Goose Creek. And on top of that, Goose Creek in the past, I could anywhere shipping between 2 to 3 weeks, somewhere in there. They are not fast shippers at all. However, this past week they moved everything to a new warehouse. I ordered these on Sunday. They shipped like on Tuesday, I think, and they arrived today, which is Friday, which is super fast for Goose Creek. So I think, you know what, let me actually, while I have you here, because for a couple of days, they had everything listed as out of stock while they were moving to the new warehouse. And they said they were going to have everything back in stock when they have back in the new warehouse. So I just pulled up these Halloween candles, and there's still 2 available. Everything else is sold out. So maybe that's not a good. That could be just a function of everybody ordering Halloween candles. So let's just pull up a different. Let's go to wax melts and see, because for those few days that they were in transit, everything on the site said sold out. So let's look and see where we're at here. Sorry for looking down. Everything seems to be back in order on the website. So apparently just the Halloween candles, out of, I think there was 8 of them, there's 2 still available. Everything else is sold out, but everything else looks like it's still back up and running. So they're in the new warehouse now, it looks like. And so check out Goose Creek. So that is it for me for now, and I will see you soon. Bye.